So this is a collaboration between Community and Unity and SBHOD to fight against the city planning to build new jails. We all have come together just to address this issue, which is a valid issue to all of us, because we are the community members and they're planning on arresting us. So, no more jails.
No more jails! No more jails! No more jails! No more jails! No more!
I'm Trevor Nicholas from Communities and Unities, and the first speaker going to be Lisa Rapper from RIP, Rights for Imprisoned People with Psychiatric Disabilities.
Go Lisa, girl!
Hello, my name is Lisa Rapper, and I'm a member of RIP, Rights for Imprisoned People with Psychiatric Disabilities. On April 25th, 2006, members of RIP attended a public hearing before the New York City Council. At this hearing, the Commissioner of the New York City Department of Corrections testified that DOC was planning to expand the New York City jail system by building so-called community jails in every borough, starting in Hunts Point and throughout downtown Brooklyn. Since that hearing, dozens of community organizations have come together to fight the expansion of the city jail system. As members of Community and Unity in the Bronx, we know that the expansion is fiscally irresponsible, and more importantly, it speaks to the government's continued policy of addressing our community needs through a broken penal system, a system that targets low-income, people of color, and people with mental illness. The government needs to stop wasting taxpayers' dollars on needed jails and beginning to invest in communities by increasing and enhancing community treatment for people with mental illness, putting money back into our schools, making available truly affordable housing, and providing living wage jobs. As members of Community and Unity, we say no more compromise. We will continue to fight for the jail expansion to be stopped. This has to stop. $500 million for a jail, it's ludicrous. It's demeaning to the city. You close our soup kitchens. You take our daycare centers away. You're shutting down our jobs. We can't even eat. We have people starving. The shelters are closing, but you want to build a jail. What are you teaching your children? That it's okay to lock everybody up? Oh, I'll send you to private school. You're not part of them. Well, guess what? If you keep on making these decisions, you will be them, because you are us, because you live in this city. You will end up in one of those jails, just like the gentleman that's sitting in a 23-hour lockup in a federal pen right now. He thought he wasn't one of them. Well, he's part of us now. No more jails! No more jails!
Right.
No more jails! No more jails!
No more jails!
That was excellent, girl.
$2.1 billion are being spent on the new jail and no alternatives. So let's move on with the program. And next person's up is Lisa Ortega from Rights for Imprisoned People with Psychiatric Disabilities.
My name is Lisa. I'm from Rights for Imprisoned People with Psychiatric Disabilities. We're here today to show the faces of the people who suffer the most. We don't believe in jails or prisons, period. They're not conducive to people's mental well-being. They're not conducive to recovery, to rehabilitation. It's a degrading and deplorable way to treat people. In today's society, we have to change the mindset of what the word criminal means. We need to start dealing with the root causes of why our people end up being pushed into jails instead of being allowed to have jobs so that we can feed our families. We're told by the Department of Corrections we're being sold a package of lies. They say that a citywide jail will bring more jobs to the community. It will make better communities because people will be able to travel closer to visit their loved ones. We are not that naive and we are not that stupid. We happen to be low income, people of color who are struggling to survive just like anybody else. And we refuse to believe the package of lies. And we're hoping that not only in Brooklyn will they not allow any more inmates to be put in there, but they close it completely because we don't believe in having people incarcerated for just simply being born poor. So our message today is that the people will prevail, and we have more power than any politicians or any elected officials or any DOC people that come out today. We together can make this happen as a community. No more jails.
No more jails! No more jails! No more jails! No more jails!
And that's right. I have to say that all the power that we came together to, as a community members, we had to stand strong and fight this battle out. And we wouldn't make it this far without the support of the people. So, no more jails.
No more jails! No more jails!
I would like to also introduce Carl from Rights to Imprisoned People with Psychiatric Disabilities to come down and speak as well.
Yay, Carl! Woo! Go, man!
Let him have it.
Hit him in the head. That's right, hit him in the head, man.
Carl. We're not criminals today. Today. As a resident, immediately in the immediate location of where they're proposing to put this jail, I say they're crazy. There's already 2 or 3. We don't need it. This type of money and these particular type of times can be much better spent on, you name it, on schools, on additional job training for the people in the area who will be the first ones that they arrest and throw in the jail. You have firehouses here in the city that are being closed. You could build new ones. Forget opening the old ones. You could build new ones all over the place for a lot less than they're planning on spending on a jail. I read the papers, I'm sure some of you do. Crime is going down. The police commissioner says it. The mayor says it. The president of the city council says it. Then why the hell do we need more jails?
That's right! No more jails!
No more jails! No more jails! No more jails! No more jails!
Right, man.
So we're back here with our program. Next person to speak is Comptroller William Thompson, but he said no. Give him a couple of minutes. There he is.
Gotta say something good. Oh, you ain't no fool.
Just on time.
Just top time.
Just on time.
Timing is everything. But good seeing everybody today.
Thank you.
Look, last couple of days we have had a victory. The court has sided with the community, has said no to the expansion of the House of Detention. We need to go and continue to move forward to make sure that the mayor's ill-conceived policies of jail expansion are defeated. This is at a time where we're cutting the capital budget. This is a waste. This is a waste of hundreds of millions of dollars. There has been no clamor. There's been no desire to close down Rikers Island. This opening of a jail in downtown Brooklyn, reopening and attempted expansion, just flies in the face of everything that makes sense. We need to invest in schools. We need to invest in homes. We need to invest in people. We don't need to invest in jails. So I was glad to see the court decision that told the mayor no, he cannot move forward in this jail expansion, but we need to move forward to make sure that no, it's not just no expansion, but that the Brooklyn House doesn't open and this ill-conceived plan of jail expansion across the city is defeated. That's what we need right now. So, no new jails. That's what we all have to say. No new jails. That's all.
No more jails!
No more jails! No more